So I just wanted to share this discussion I had with one of my buddies while we were playing COD last night. In it, I'm sharing my opinion of the future, for Ripple's XRP as well as kind of the crypto market as a whole right now. Just very, very simplified, non-technical. You can go don't not really into any boring details. Just purely my opinion after doing some research and things on my own. As usual with this kind of video, blog post, anything of this kind, keep the three most important things in your mind. This is not financial advice. Do your own research and never ever invest more than you can afford to lose. Hey, crypto is gonna pump, man. I'm calling it. It's gonna
Yeah.
finish strong in the third quarter. Fourth quarter is gonna be nuts. It already pumped. Bitcoin pumped up a little bit last couple
Jackson
days.
on the
No.
basket.
Wow. This is not financial advice.
I'm gonna be here in
You,
bankruptcy.
you always got to preface that. This is not financial advice. Never invest more than you can afford to lose.
You know? You wanna be here and like, oh shit, I'm out of money. I'm putting in crypto. No.
I think honestly though, I'm not lying. I think it is a good time if somebody wanted to hop in. Make a little. Yeah, that's what I've gotten into. I've talked to people about it before.
Day trading
Oh,
crypto.
no, well, I wouldn't recommend.
Day trading
I wouldn't
crypto.
recommend that. That is a good way to still get your. You can't. Oh yeah, you can't do that either. No, you have to kind of research shit. Not kind of. You really need to research whatever you do. Even if you put like $100 in, like you should know like where you're putting $100. You know what I mean? And you got to research it a lot. And day trading, a lot of times, is going to be almost involved. Or, like your mental state is going to be like your. For one thing, doing it like
Yeah, you're gonna be
emotionally.
working. You're gonna be checking the
Oh
tickers
god,
all
yeah,
day.
and it's gonna be like an emotional thing, and so that's where you to a degree you have to believe like there's gonna be like a point that you're gonna get to, or else I wouldn't recommend doing it at all. I wouldn't recommend saying like, yeah, hop in. You're gonna end up losing money just doing that probably, unless you really know what you're doing with the fees and shit. Like, I would not recommend doing that for anybody. And then
Day
and
trade.
the other side of that coin is, so you get into a coin at a certain spot, right? Or a token, whatever, either one, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, like it pumped up a little bit, like sell, and you make like $100, let's say. Even if you made $100, even made $50, like you just get so excited about it. And then all of a sudden the coin of the token will pump up like 3 times, or you know what I mean, like. So you gotta like know what you're getting into, because you're gonna feel like shit doing that too. So you gotta find projects that you actually believe in, and then believe that it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's otherwise you're just gonna get your ass handed to you in one way or another, because most people aren't like the
All
people.
right, Mr. Wizard, what'd you invest
What's up?
in? Said Mr. Wizard. All right, who'd put the coins
Oh,
in?
I've still got Ripple, dude. XRP. Yeah, I hadn't been in
Isn't it the
crypto.
created for banks?
What's that?
Swear they created that one just for banks specifically.
Pretty much, yeah. International stuff.
Like that was the whole reasoning behind that,
Right.
right?
Like the idea and believers of the coin would tell you like that's made for more day-to-day transactions. Like Bitcoin is always going to be there. And but it's going to be for like long-term like wealth, like a spot to put your money. It's like gold.
Same thing.
Is what people are trying to make Bitcoin.
Oh, it's perfect.
Right. But yeah, XRP is like super cheap transactions. Fast as fuck, way faster than Bitcoin. And like recently, like I told you the other night about like that OCC announcement this week or last week, I guess it was a big thing for like Ripple and Bitcoin, right? And then like Ripple, like recently with that now even has had like deals with Visa. Now none of this stuff is like solid either because there's no like regulation on it at all, and so it's more just kind of a yeah, you know, it's a good step, but it's not really like the breaking point. But that being said, and the funny thing about crypto, like so if I've got some XRP, you just know, like today it pumped up a little bit. I mean, not a lot. It was minor pump, but it was still something. And the thing about like a crypto like this is it doesn't have to make sense. The thing is now it's so accessible for people to buy, like easily, compared to where it was like when I was first fucking around with crypto. You know what I mean? It's like you had to do like some interesting stuff. You had to understand like the transaction rates from Bitcoin to Ethereum, and then you'd buy like XRP. Oh, you don't though. People can hop onto like that Coinbase and just buy XRP now. Like there's none of that shit. Right. So you know that, especially because like XRP, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're all like getting talked about more and more and more too on like CNBC, you know, all these like money driven things. Well, you know, like the casual person's gonna be like, oh shit, XRP, and not understand like the market cap and what that dollar amount means really, you know what I mean? And they're gonna just start pumping up these coins and tokens because they fear missing out, you know what I mean? When in reality they don't really grasp what's going on with that, with crypto, you know? As in terms of the dollar amount, it's just a thing. So it's like they'll start paying. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. At least, and for the rest of this year, I would bet that's gonna happen. Bitcoin's probably gonna hit 20,000. I'm adamant. Yeah, I'm adamant about that. I believe that actually Bitcoin's gonna bounce up. I think XRP, honestly, I have a feeling if things go like what I'm thinking, is going to actually, market cap wise, is going to become number 2. Obviously, Ethereum is number 2 still, I think. But I think XRP, I think, is 4th. I think that'll jump all the way out of 2 by the end of the year, at least for a time. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. That's what I'm saying, kind of like I believe that, I guess. You know? Whether it does or if it doesn't.
Well, I mean,
you know.
What's it at now? Like 8,000?
I don't.
So if it's that, I should just buy a bunch and double it up.
Bitcoin? I could foresee XRP quadding itself by the end of the year. So it'd be like up to $1. Yep. Mm-hmm. I already pumped today. It hit like a frickin' rough patch, and that's when I started to buy a little more. It was down in like the 16-17 cent range, and I was like, okay, I don't believe that. So I started to buy some again. I mean, it pumped up to like 23-24 cents. This is not financial advice, dude. But I'm dead serious. That's what I actually believe, is that Ripple XRP is gonna, if for nothing else, even if the coin overall turns out to be shit, because there's some sketchy stuff about it too, you know, where it's kind of like, you don't really see like a true end game with it. Honestly, you don't. I could go into some boring details about that, but there kind of isn't like a true path for it either yet. They kind of keep like skirting that topic a little bit. So, but anyways, continue that point. Even if it doesn't pan out for like the future, in 20 years, if you don't hear about Ripple, or you'd probably hear about Ripple because I think they're doing okay, but you wouldn't hear about the token that they have if that's just like gone, you know. I still believe that in the pretty near future there's going to be enough hype about the token and stuff that you're going to get people to come in, and the price is going to just bump up just from that alone. It's going to be people, like I said, that don't understand what they're buying, but they're going to buy it because it's like, oh shit, you know. So if nothing else, that's kind of what I'm hedging right now, is that is gonna take off because people are gonna be scared to miss out on something, you know, fear of missing out. Powerful, yeah.